Ready for a surprise? You can take an IRA distribution in a form other than cash. Yes, it's true. This may seem a bit unorthodox. Frankly, it may seem a little out of the ordinary, but it can be done, and sometimes it's quite beneficial for you, the IRA holder. An in-kind distribution from a traditional IRA is fully taxable, just as a cash distribution from a traditional IRA becomes taxable. Just how is the cash value of the, quote, in-kind withdrawal determined? The fair market value of the asset is reported to the IRS as a step in the distribution process, by the way. Now, why would you want to make this type of IRA withdrawal? In certain cases, it may be preferable to withdraw cash, no doubt, especially when it comes to an RMD or required minimum distribution for traditional IRAs as an example. Or, maybe you want to keep shares instead of selling them for whatever reason. There are times when you may be reluctant to sell some or all of an investment to satisfy an RMD because the investment is really performing well. An in-kind withdrawal is an alternative. The amount of the distribution will be treated just like taxable income, but you will still own the asset once it is outside of your IRA. Those shares now have a chance to appreciate potentially even further. You can also elect to donate them to charity. Or you could do it to me if you would like. Just kidding. I'm Kenner French with vastsolutionsgroup.com, here presenting a little bit of an idea that some people don't know about that more should know about, because potentially it could save you some money. Maybe you have a cashless IRA. If 0% of your IRA assets are sitting in cash, then one option is to either make a partial or full in-kind withdrawal to satisfy the RMD or required minimum distribution requirement. You will still own full ownership of the assets that are distributed in kind. Now, maybe you see a loser turning into a winner down the road. You hold a poorly performing investment in your IRA, but you sense, for whatever reason, research, due diligence, it will do a turnaround. You suspect its value will soon rise. Rather than liquidate it, shares of it could be withdrawn from an IRA as an in-kind distribution. They will be taxed at their current value when distributed from the IRA as an in-kind distribution, which are taxed like taxable income, but in future years they will only be subject to capital gains tax rather than higher income tax rate. Now, maybe the IRA has little value. Some stray IRAs are not worth very much, frankly. If an IRA holds an investment that has little worth, and it seems kind of pointless to have an IRA in the first place, an in-kind distribution may offer a solution. If you own a traditional or Roth IRA and make this move before age 59.5 generally, you are likely to be looking at an early withdrawal penalty as well as some taxes to be owed. If so, you may prefer to keep an IRA for years or carry a loser investment in the IRA for any number of years while attached account fees. In-kind IRA distributions, they can be tricky. They frankly, a lot of the time involve shares. Share prices fluctuate, and if you're trying to, precisely meet your RMD, again, required minimum distribution amount with your distribution of shares, there's a little bit of risk of coming up too short. A little scary. If you come up too short, you will need another transaction to satisfy that RMD, and if you're short on time, you've got bigger issues. If you come out long, that could increase the income tax attached to the RMD, meaning, when I say long, meaning taking too much out. So there are issues, but then again, overall, sometimes in some cases, these can make a lot of sense doing an in-kind distribution. Once again, Kenner French from vastsolutionsgroup.com. Thanks for taking the time.